take a look at this Demoniacal fit Broly. This is a legendary Berserker Shatter the Universe. It's pretty much a clone of the SH Figuarts SDCC exclusive from 2018. This is one with the paler skin tone. He's got the green hair and then the purplish pink skirt here. So for the box looks really good. A huge silhouette of Broly on the right, huge window to see your figure. A bunch of box art in the back. So nice box so far, and we'll go ahead and see if it's a nice enough figure to add to your collection. So I got mine from hobbymodelsstore.com. It was around $69 after tax and shipping. And that's a hell of a price considering if you guys are familiar with Broly prices right now. So at the bottom of the clamshell, you do get his base and the stands. And this is to hold Broly up and then to hold up his energy blast effects. In this clamshell, it's pretty much the same stuff that you'd get with your Broly. The only thing that Demoniacal fit did different is this hand here. So we have 3 different faces, 3 different pairs of hands. He's got 3 energy blast orbs. And then this hand, which is to hold Goku's face, you know, in that iconic scene. For this accessory, you're gonna need either a full power Goku or the Demoniacal fit Majin Buster, which this one is. And it fits on pretty well, and you could get some good looks with this on your shelf. So for the accessories, it's pretty much your standard stuff if you are familiar with Broly. We have some open palm hands here, and then he has his partially open palm hands. Not very many hands to come with a figure, and all of these style of Brolys came with the same energy orbs, and they look okay. It's just transparent green with little spikes sticking out, and then it has like a hint of gray airbrush paint on there, so they look really good. I would say they look a little bit better in hand. Hopefully the camera can pick that up, but not bad for accessories. He comes with his fist on out of the package, and for this first face, it's just a static face with the line work and detail in there. I believe that this version of this Broly did come with line work and detail. The other versions did not. So this came in 3 different variants, and this face looks okay. For the next face is the classic smirk. Not bad at all. Again, if you erase your memory of seeing all the other Brolys that have been released and you only focus on this one, this would actually look really good. Demoniacal fit did a good job with, you know, what they had to make any differences between the faces that the SH Figuarts already came with. So this face looks good considering all that. And for the last face is his yelling face, and it looks okay. Not bad at all. So far so good. This was a Broly that I always wanted in my collection, but I didn't want to pay the price. Like, this figure is going for upwards of 200, 300, 400, even 500. Some people are selling this for. It's considered a grail, and this is definitely a clone of that. I do have a SH Figuarts Broly here, and as you can see, there's 0 difference between these 2 figures. Only thing that's different is the price. So again, this is the SDCC version on the left. He has the green hair and then the paler skin tone with the pinkish purple skirt. So they both have shading throughout the figure. The pants color is different, but it still has shading there. The gauntlets are the same, and everything else is pretty much the same. The quality of the figures definitely feel the same. And speaking of the quality for this figure, it's almost like 10 years old now. This is the original release. I got this dude for like $275 because I really wanted a Broly in my collection. And then all these Brolys started coming out because I started collecting late. So the articulation for this figure, it is a 1.0, and they definitely reprinted it as that. So the articulation was never really that good, but it's good enough, I guess. These joints are pretty nice and squeaky and tight because it's a newer figure. These wrist pegs feel really good considering, I mean, there's not much going on there. That's just your standard stuff. These Brolys always had like the weirder neck peg. It's like a double hinge inside, as you can see. You can hear the squeak in there, but he's able to look left and right good. There's not much side to side tilt. He can look down very far because of that neck peg, and he looks up a good amount. And then when you set his neck back down in that little groove, you get a nice aesthetic look for Broly. The neck has no articulation, and again, this figure feels solid. Like the ab crunch, everything else works the same as if you have a SH Figuarts Broly. But if you don't, then enjoy this articulation section of this video. One thing they did change though, which is good, is they made this more of a rubbery plastic, so you could bend it and fold it. With the original copy, you cannot bend this bad boy. Like, this is all hard plastic. It's still a 1.0 in the inside. When they were previewing these Brolys, I was hoping that they were going to change this to a 1.0 or a 2.0, because this is a solid figure. The only thing that looks ugly is this part. It does have the drop down pegs here with like a very minimal thigh swivel from this part here. The double jointed knees still work good. The ankle rocker is okay, and then the toe hinge works well. The right leg on mine is nice and tight. It holds its pose, but then the left leg on mine is a little bit loose at the bottom. But it's not crazy loose to the point to where like you can't stand him up and things like that. Once you get this guy in a good standing position, he's able to stand no problem. If you wanted to add this Demoniacal Fit version to your collection, you're definitely not gonna see any kind of difference between an official release and the Demoniacal Fit version. As you can see, it's identical. Like, there's no difference that I can see. I don't have the original copy of this guy, like I mentioned before. He's way too expensive. But this is a official release, and you know, if you're looking at my shelf, you think they're both official. So if you wanted to add this version to your collection, I got mine from hobbymodelsstore.com. 69 bucks, man. That's a hell of a deal for all of the same figure with a bonus piece to hold on to Goku if you wanted to pose him like that on your shelf. So aesthetic look, 10 out of 10. Articulation, it was never really that good to begin with this guy, since it's a 1.0, so that's like a 6 out of 10 for articulation. You can still get some okay poses. The head sculpt and the faceplate on this guy, now that we have all the other Brolys releasing, it's not the best, but TK DIY is going to release a new head sculpt for this guy. There's, you know, collectors out there, it's all preference at the end of the day, but people prefer this Broly over the Beast Deities Broly as far as the proportions and how well it scales with the other figures. So I highly recommend grabbing this figure. I'll leave a link below as to where I got mine from. So if you feel like this video was helpful, you can go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to keep an eye out for my next videos to come, go ahead and subscribe. Until then, thank you for watching.